Welcome into the BSN Nuggets weekly breakdown presented by Frosted Leaf. Frosted Leaf, Denver's most innovative dispensary, has the hottest strains, no lines, no wait, and a self-paced direct shopping experience that allows a fast yet comfortable transaction without the awkwardness of a waiting room. I'm Allie Monroy, and with me is BSN Nuggets beat writer Harrison Wind. The Denver Nuggets are finishing up a 2-game road trip in Chicago and Cleveland and currently sit at 7-1 on the year and still have the 4th best defense in the league. Is this performance sustainable?
I'm not sure if the 4th best defense in the league is sustainable for the entire season, but I think what we know is this defense is leaps and bounds better than it was last year. There's substantial improvement on the defensive end of the floor, really up and down the roster. It's not just one guy, it's everybody having a buy-in and a commitment and an attention to detail that simply wasn't there last year. So I don't know if a 4th-ranked defense is sustainable for the whole year, but I don't think anything below a league average defense is out of the question. If the Nuggets can be 15th in defense this year, if they can be in the top half of the league defensively, that's going to set this team up for 50 wins, easily making the playoffs, and really sky's the limit from there.
How crucial has Paul Millsap been on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, he's been huge. If you're looking for an MVP of the defense, it's him. Across the league, he could garner consideration for Defensive Player of the Year if the season ended today. He's been that impactful. The Nuggets are giving up something like 7 or 8 points per 100 possessions, less when he's on the floor compared to when he's off the floor. So he's holding everything together at that end, but it's not just him. Like I mentioned, it's everybody on the roster buying in. So he's the linchpin, and everybody's kind of falling in line behind his lead.
Offensively, what does this team need to do to kind of hit its stride?
The biggest thing you can point to is they just need to make shots. The Nuggets have been flirting with the league's worst three-point shooting throughout the entire season. They've been one of the league's worst shooting teams. They were 29th in the league in three-point percentage over this first portion of the season. Guys that have typically been good shooters, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap even, haven't really been able to hit their stride from three. So if the Nuggets can find their range from beyond the arc, that's going to open up things. That's the biggest thing you can probably point to in terms of where the offense is lacking right now.
Talk to me about this bench. I mean, I think they've really stepped up with the absence of Will Barton.
Yeah, the other night it was somebody new, right?
Yep.
Juancho Hernangomez comes out of nowhere to hit 5 threes and really open up the game. The bench has been huge. This team has so much depth, and that's what they really need with Will Barton sidelined for the next month and a half, 2 months. Not really sure when he's going to get back.
Well, the Nuggets come back to the Pepsi Center on Saturday to face off against the Utah Jazz, so be sure to catch all of our coverage on bsndenver.com. For Harrison Wind, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver. Come check out Frosted Leaf's 3 Denver locations and download their app on both Apple or Android. You can also follow them on Snapchat or Instagram at Frosted Leaf Brand.